Welcome, I'm Dennis Quaid. Every day, new ideas pave the way for a better tomorrow. In this story, we are highlighting some of the most interesting and innovative developments impacting the world around us. Here's one such example.
Many people think of autism as a condition that affects a child's ability to communicate and learn, but that is only part of the story. Children with autism can also have significant social challenges that can greatly affect their functioning and overall well-being.
One of the things that's really important to know about the autism spectrum is that it is a spectrum. There's kids who are on the higher end of functioning, and there are kids who are on the much lower end. And the kids who are on the lower end of functioning, they're generally really easy to identify. And the kids that are on the higher end, it's a lot harder to identify them because their behaviors, the ways in which that they struggle socially, can look a lot like other kids who struggle socially, especially in the younger years.
By recognizing and addressing the social challenges that can be associated with autism, we can help children with autism lead happy and fulfilling lives.
Social challenges lead to really poor outcomes, not just academics, but also everything in a child's life kind of revolves around school and their success and failure, but socially as well. And so identifying kids early who might be challenged in that way, and also really identifying what the underlying root is, was important for us. Because if you know the underlying root of a child's social challenges, you can respond to that issue in a way that is lasting and in a way that really helps them be more successful.
When these kids are not identified at an early age and don't get the supports and services they need, we risk them living a life of loneliness, of not having social relationships, of not being able to connect with others, of not being able to find a job. And so it could potentially lead to a life of isolation without getting the services and supports that they need. And I think it's an important thing to think about here is it's not that we're necessarily trying to get rid of autism or get rid of what was Asperger's, but we want to help them build the skills they need to contribute to the society and the communities in which they live in, as well as be able to live a functional, happy quality of life. And I think the other side about it is, what do we miss by not helping these very same people? We know people with autism and Asperger's, especially if they've got all their language, they've got all these other skills, but are missing in this one other area, have a lot to contribute to our community. And if we're not helping them by identifying early and getting the supports and services, then we all miss out on people who can really make important contributions.
We're glad you could join us today. I'm Dennis Quaid. See you next time.